Hello and welcome to the screencast for Blogger Circle. What is Blogger Circle? Blogger Circle is a workflow plugin for WordPress. Writer circles are a traditional way that writers get better at their craft. They get together and they review each other's original works, offering constructive criticism and ideas. The idea is that writing is hard, criticism is easy. The community of Blogger Circle bloggers review and give feedback on each other's drafts. Good reviews are rewarded by the system, and bad reviews are punished. More on this later. This helps us build a supportive community, and that lets us all grow as writers together. Now that we know what Blogger Circle is, how do we go ahead and install it? Okay, so we're going to go ahead down to Plugins, and we're going to click on Add New. And here in the search box, we're going to type Circle, okay, 2 G's, hit search. There we go. Go ahead and click on Install Now. Same installation process you have for any plugin. I've already installed it. I just need to go ahead and activate it. So once you've finished installing it, go ahead and click on Plugins and go to Inactive Plugins. And you'll see it there, Blogger Circle. Right? Go ahead and activate. Okay. I have caching enabled, so go ahead and empty your page cache. Alright. And now let's go ahead and just make sure that it was installed properly. And there you go. Blogger Circle, currently active. That's it. That's the whole installation process. Blogger Circle does 100% of its own installation. So the next thing to do is actually see how to use it, right? So how do we use Blogger Circles? First thing we go ahead and do is we want to go to Posts and take a look at some posts we already have here. I've already written the Hello World post for bloggercircle.com. Go ahead and edit that. Alright. Now Blogger Circle, you can see the menu right here for Blogger Circle. And if at any point you forget what these things are, you can always just roll your mouse over them and they'll tell you what they are. I'll just do a quick explanation as we go here. First thing to understand is that the whole Blogger Circle community works on points. Points are like currency. You spend points in order to have your draft reviewed. You spend more to get a better reviewer and less to get a less good reviewer. And you start out with 10. And 10, you get those for free. Now, your rating is how good a job you have done reviewing other people's drafts. And the good thing about this is the higher your rating, the faster you earn points. Okay, so right now I have 3 stars, which is how everybody starts out. So if I have 3 stars and I review someone else's draft, I earn 3 stars. I earn 3 points, and I'd have 13 points to spend instead of 10. Later on, if that person likes how I reviewed their draft, okay, the comments I made on their draft, they may give me a rating of 5, and my rating would go up. And let's say I had a rating of 5, and I go ahead and review someone's draft. I automatically get another 5 points. Okay, so I get another 5 points. That explains points and ratings, actually. Points to spend are how many points you have available in your wallet to spend. Pending drafts is how many drafts you've personally sent out and are waiting to get back. And community size is just a nice number to know. That's how many people are currently using Blogger Circle. Currently being a very broad definition. Okay, so we also have 2 buttons here. We have Send Draft and Earn Points. You can see here, Send Draft and Earn Points. Send Draft is how we actually submit our draft into the system. So we can go ahead and do that. Send Draft, we're going to click here. Alright, and we can go ahead and roll our mouse over this and select the quality of the reviewer we're looking for. Okay, so if I'm just looking for some quick feedback, I don't want to spend a lot of points on it, I want to go ahead and just say, send out 1 point, let anybody review it, okay? By the way, this doesn't mean that only people with 1 point can review my draft. It means anybody with a rating of 1 or better stars can review this draft. If I do 3, that means anybody with 3 or better can review the draft. I'm going to go ahead with 2 because I don't want 1. I don't know who's going to be doing it. I want a little bit of feedback. I'm not too particular though. I just want some user review. So I go ahead and select the 2 just by rolling over. You don't have to do any clicking or anything. And I'm going to go ahead and click Submit Draft. Okay, and that's it. The message is off. And we'll look over here. We'll see I spent 2 points, right? Because I asked for a rating of 2. I wanted people with a rating of 2 or better, so it cost me 2 points. And I'm waiting on 1 draft to come back. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and log out and log back in as another user. And I'm going to go ahead and review my own draft, basically. And I'm going to go ahead and log in as Jack. Click password. And we're going to go up to the post. Now, Jack doesn't have any posts yet, so we'll just add a new one. And as we see, Jack has his own score and his own rating. He hasn't done anything yet. Users, even though they're on the same blog, have completely separate accounts in Blogger Circle. Go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and earn points here. Alright, and as you can see, here's a listing of all the reviews, and I've done something very naughty here. You'll see that everyone here has used tags, and these are the normal tags you have in WordPress, but Blogger Circle doesn't have any tags, and this makes it harder for other people to find. You'll notice here that browsing through the drafts can get an idea of what your article is about, and if it's relevant for them to even read it. Okay, certain people may not want to read an article about how to talk dirty to men and sex and adult relationships. Okay, but equally, some people may feel bad about the causes of frequent urination in men. But I think most people would feel pretty good about writing a persuasive essay and what these tags are about. Okay, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and review Blogger Circle anyway, and go ahead and click on the review button here. All right, and that comes up, and there we go. Okay, so we have a broken image here, but we'll live with that. And we want to write a few things about Blogger Circle. We're going to go ahead and read through this, and I want to say that go ahead and click on here, change my text color to red so it's easy to find. I can change it to any number of colors, and highlights and bold and all the basic editing tools are up there. And I can say, it's not red. I'll go ahead and click on that. This is a great article, but it isn't persuading, I may be misspelling that, me to use Blogger Circle. Try to include some of the features Blogger Circle has. Okay. Yeah, and that's about it. So we go ahead and we hit submit. Alright, and we're done. Our review is completed. We're going to click back to return to our search, and you'll notice we don't see it anymore. It's gone. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and log out and log back in as our original user and see what I had to say as Jack. Okay, close it up, go back to posts, and wow, we go ahead and take a look at it, and we see that my points and my rating are still there. But look, I have no pending drafts. And if we look down here, we see a review, Tuesday, December 21st, 2010, and it's new. Okay, we get this new label with new drafts. Go ahead and click on that. And this is what we just wrote. And we can go ahead and review, see what the other person had said about our draft, and get a feel for it. When we say that we're done, and we've gotten everything we can out of this review, this comes up. And this is very, very important. This is the heart of Blogger Circle. It's very important. Reviewing other people, rating other people's reviews. Okay? Now, I think that review was great. It was good advice. So I'm going to go ahead and rate that as excellent. Alternatively, if it was horrible, I'll just say it's horrible. And reserved for people who are spamming or abusing you, click on the spam and abuse button. And this will trigger an immediate response by the system, and the administrators will be able to come in and look into the issue. But in this case, I think the review is excellent, so I'm going to go ahead and select excellent. Again, no need to click on those stars. I'm going to hit rate it. And that's it. Thank you very much. All right? That's Blogger Circle. And I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you find it very useful. If it isn't useful, then please contact me at the WordPress URL that is on the WordPress site, WordPress plugin site, and write something to me. My name is Justin, and I would love to get your feedback so that I can make Blogger Circle even better. Thank you.